Well.
Look who is back today. Not Kevin, but...
What is up, everyone? I am the artist of the Galactians, as well as the artist of everything you see in the cosmic unity. Not Liney. Forget Liney. Liney doesn't matter. Don't tell him I said that. Anywho, I haven't done a vlog. Hey, Kevin! Oh yeah, come here, you little fatty. Oh, we got a little chunky boy. Hey, boy. Oh, you want to say hi, Kevin? Oh, you little baby. I guess he wanted to be part of this, right, Kevin? All right. Last time I made a video was on graduation, so what, like around December? That's like 6 months? Maybe? I don't remember. That's the case. I haven't made a vlog since like half a year, if that's true, which is kind of crazy to think about. So I guess I wanted to give an update on everything in life. As far as it's going. Yo, fat boy. Okay. I guess he doesn't want to be part of the video as much. He said his highs and now he's saying his goodbyes. But as far as everything went after graduation, you know, my life has been challenging. Not to say everything's bad, honestly. There's been some difficult things in life that happen, but it's not to say that there hasn't been good things. Like, for starters, ever since I finished graduation, or once I was done with school, I've been looking for jobs, for graphic design, for art jobs. It has been easy. I still haven't found anything. And it was difficult. There were some jobs, right? And Kevin was there in one of them, where it was job opportunities for graphic design. But the issue was, I personally thought it was fake. For example, there was this one job I found that was telling me, hey, you can make art for us, or designs and logos. I was like, all right, that's great. But there are some key things that kind of like took me as they're not real. For starters, the interview for the graphic design job was I actually was outside. I'm trying to lose weight too. You could tell with I didn't mention this, but I just got back from outside, very sweaty. I've been also trying to lose more weight. I've been trying to lose a lot. Hopefully I can get some muscle here, but you know, whatever. I've been trying to work out, get a little bit more slim. So at least during the summertime, I've been losing weight. I remember I was like 220, and recently I was around 200. So I'm trying to see if I could get below 200, making progress. I would say like I am getting strong, but not strong enough. Here I am flexing. I'm not trying to flex though. Anywho, back to what I was saying. I was doing an interview, but the job itself was... Okay, now I have to charge my computer. I swear, it's like every time I try to do something, and it's the wrong charger. But interview, it wasn't virtual or in person. It was through messaging. Not even kidding. It was just... They asked me like, what do you think about this, this, and this? And I answered how I would accurately message. I was like, oh, okay, I do art. I have doing it for long. I like when there's like as timing, and they're like, you got the job. I was like, what? Like, the interview was just through message? I'm like, yeah, you got the job. First you need to sign contracts, and then you'll get started. And I was skeptical again. If it's a text message interview, I'm just like, I I don't think that's legit. And I remember I went to Kevin's house and I was talking to his mom about like, hey, can you help me with something? And they gave me an address for the job, but when I went into searching it, when we were searching into it, the company wasn't there. The address was a completely different area. It could have been somewhere different, but it just didn't feel legit. It just didn't feel like it was an actual job. And I remember I didn't sign the contract, and they were like getting very fussy. He's like, hey, sign the contract, sign the contract, sign the contract, sign the sign the contract. I didn't sign it. And this was taking place in American Dream Mall, which there's actually a video posted on here where we actually explored the American Dream Mall. I gotta do a little food review of the corn dogs, Korean corn dogs. I love it. I would love to go back to it again. Anywho, so it's been difficult. I've been looking for, and then throughout the time, I was met by this one person. He was like, hey, are you looking for a job? I was like, what's the job? He was like, I work for insurance. I actually mentioned about this job a while ago in a podcast where it was going to be in a job for an insurance job. And I thought, hey, this would be cool. You know, I can tell people about insurance and help them, like giving life insurance, be like, hey, if you ever need, you can do life insurance. And I thought the reason I took this job was because I thought, hey, I can help people in need. I can help people who need life insurance. I can be there for people, because the only reason I took it was just more or less to help others, because I just want to be there for people and help them as much as they can, as well as like people who helped me. I want to get back into it. And it was going well. I mean, I thought it was going good. I literally went, took the test, spent so much money on the test and whatnot. And I was kind of like starting to work in it. I was like in the pre-hiring process, more or less like training. And we're going through a lot of videos. And one thing was, it was commission pay, which is not a bad thing, but it's just in those type of jobs, if you don't sell it, you know, you don't get paid. From what I hear is that, you know, if you don't sell insurance, it's not going to be easy. That was kind of one of the reasons why I stopped with the insurance. It was just, I felt like it was going to be challenging trying to get people to get insurance. I want to help, but at the same time, if I have to sell and I can't get the product, it just didn't feel easy. I didn't feel like, and people were telling me too, is like, this job is not going to be good for you. You're not going to do, it's not going to go well. And at first I was like, I think it will be great. You know, I'll be helping people. I could talk to people, tell them about like how great. I mean, what I can say is at least I now know what life insurance is. I got a good experience with insurance. I learned about whole life, term life, so I can't say it wasn't wasted. I did learn a lot, but as time went on, I was like, this doesn't really feel like something I want to do. I just want to help people, but selling, especially if they don't want it. And I was like, okay. And my manager, or the person who was like partner, I guess you would say, he was like, hey, once you do, we can like get your name out. And then he was like, you need to get like 100 people. And I was like, 100 people? I don't even know that many people. Like maybe 50, 25, 100. And then they're like, hey, you're gonna have to like change one of your profiles into like our business profile. And I was like, well, I would have to change one of my profiles where I would post art. I would make art content. I would just express to just talking about, hey, it's insurance. It didn't really feel like it was something I was excited for, so I left. It sucked because I not wasted, but I spent so much of my time just, you know, working on this career, and then realizing it's not what it seems to be. And I remember I was looking into online as well. I was like, hey, what is like this company? And there was like people like talking, and I'm not trying to like attack. It's just more or less people were saying this company is not good. They expect you to keep selling. If you don't sell, you're not going to make it. And I was like, this doesn't seem like it. So after that, I just been looking for jobs, mainly jobs where I feel like it'll be fulfilling and helping. And right now I'm actually working in a place that actually helps, that actually would be like helping adults with disabilities, mental, physical. And I was like, so I'm so excited actually. Believe it or not, I'm high functioning autistic. So I'm not like really, it's more or less, I'm autistic, but I'm just not like a little bit more functioning, I think is what the term is. But that's not to say like in high school I was in special ed classes, I was in mainly classes that required more help, and I had IEP meetings. So I thought like, I want to help and be there. I want to encourage, because I was also in high school in a recreational club where I was like with me and other people with disabilities. We would come with activities, and they kind of made me the leader. I would like help with the counselor come up with plans to make events, and I thought this would be fun, honestly. And people were like, working with like people with disabilities, it's not going to be easy. It's going to be very stressful. And I was like, yeah, I know, but I want to do this. I know the challenges it's going to face. I know the difficulties it's going to give, but I want to do this. I really feel really excited. I actually am CPR certified, so now I can help people giving CPR. And my grandma has been proud with me going. She's worried because, again, she's like, it's going to be very difficult, but she's like, you're getting a lot more experience out of this. You're learning a lot more, and you're going to actually be helping people like you wanted. And I was like, that's what I want. I want to help because, everyone has always helped me, especially through difficult times that happen, and they've been here for me. And I always wanted to help. And even though there was a lot, like I care about a lot of people, even some people who don't even care about me. Like there's this one person who I still care about, and I want them to be happy despite everything. I truly want them to be happy, and I care about them. I really do. And if they do what they do and they love what they're like, if they're living their life and they love what they're doing, it makes me happy, honestly. But I took this job, and I know the challenges, but I want to do this. It's not going to be easy. Working, but it feels something where I can actually help and be there for them, and being able to help them learn, grow, and it's just something that I feel will be very fulfilling for me. And as well as art, like when it comes to art, I'm still making art, actually. Don't think I've given up on art. I've been very, very busy lately. I've been going on trips. Like I said, there was the American Dream Mall. And recently, believe it or not, I went to a DBZ convention that was in AC, where I got to meet the original voice actor of the OG Kid Goku and get an autograph, as well as Majin Buu. Hold on, I still have it. Check it out. We got the autograph of the OG Kid Goku from Daima, and even has the signature of my name. And as well, we got Majin Buu, the voice actor Majin Buu. As you could tell, even with the jackets, I'm a big DBZ fan. And I am so excited to be doing. I was so excited getting the autographs. I got the original Dragon Ball Z OG Kid Goku and Teen Gohan's voice, as well as the one who also did Daima. I was so excited. Cost me $60 for one of them and $40 for the other. So I'm pretty sure you could tell which is which. It's been great, honestly. And like I said, there's the American Dream Mall. I've been planning a lot more trips with my friends. I've been going out. I've been having fun. But not to say that I'm just having, like I said, I'm trying to get my life on track. Trying to get my life in order. And when it comes to art, I still make art. Believe it or not, I post a lot of my artwork as well as my trips on Instagram. And sure, it doesn't get a lot of likes or views, but personally, I don't really care, you know? Because someone was telling me, they're like, hey, you know, Instagram is not really the great place to be like showing your artwork. It's not really the algorithm. It's more or less for like if you're posting trips or whatnot. It's like, you know, in the past, I wanted to be like more recognize my art and get it out there, but now it's like I just post it just to post. Like, I love making art. I don't care anymore if people see it or not, because in the end of the day, I'm happy with what I make. Before, I did want to grow to be recognized more. And don't get me wrong, I would love to still be recognized for my art. Like, it'll be nice if people recognize me for my art. That would be great. But that's not what I do. Like, before, I would use other sources and sites to post my artwork to see if I could get more. But then, as time go on, I realized that's just... Is that really what the point of making art is? I honestly, it was like, you know, I'm happy just making art on Instagram and posting it, even if no one looks at it, even if people don't like it. I just love doing it. You know, I'm not here to just... My goal as an artist is not to just make art and like get the fame, and because I don't care about fame. Never did. Like I said, it's good to be recognized, but to be famous is just not what I want. If I did become famous, I mean, I really would just try to live my life normally. I wouldn't really want, like, if people are like, hey, come get an autograph, I'm like, yeah, that's fine. I just want to live my life normally. And I still make art. I love it and I enjoy it. And as far as the channel goes, I still am going to keep that promise. Once this channel gets bigger, my goal for this channel is to help other small artists try to get out there. Even though I don't want to be like famous and whatnot, I know there's people who want to be recognized, and it's not easy in the art world, especially with AI, because AI has been taken over. So if the channel does get big, when the channel gets big, I'm gonna hopefully get some artists who want to be out there and show their work, and maybe people will be like, hey, this is really good art. Maybe I would, because as I always said, I know how difficult it is to get your work out there, to be big, to be recognized. There's people who made it. I know people who are big, and I'm honestly proud of them because they work so hard to push through their limits and continue their art and get to where they want to be, and I'm actually happy with them. Honestly, it makes me honestly happy. But I know there's some people who are still having a hard time getting their work out there, so I want to help with that. So once this channel gets big, I promise I promise I promise that I'm gonna try to get some artists out there, get their names out there, because it's not easy. And as what I'm doing, I'm just gonna continue living my life, trying to get on track and see where life goes. And I wanna thank all of you, my friends, family, all of you guys. I may not be as big as other people, and that's fine. I don't care. I'm just hopeful that people would work better, harder, and be there, because if you feel like everything is out and about, and you feel like everything is down under and you just want to give up, you feel like no one believes in you, I still and will always believe in you. As long as you never give up, you don't give up or see nothing, and you continue striving, I believe in you. So don't ever think you're alone. Even if you don't know me, even if I don't know you, I still believe you'll do great, and you'll achieve what you want to be. And that's not just from me, that's from all of us. The cosmic unity, the people you care about, they all believe in you. Me, Kevin, Joe, we believe in you. Your loved ones, your friends, your partners, they believe in you. So don't ever feel like you're alone. It's scary outside, I know that. But just always know there's always going to be people behind your back. So, with that being said, I'm Chris. Signing out.